Hi, my name's Suzanne Day, or Anne Wigglebottom is my pen name for my children's books, and I run a charity and a business for stopping domestic violence. And I'm also a healer, so today I've got a healing for the world for stopping paedophilia and child trafficking and sexual abuse, organ harvesting and sexual slavery and child abuse worldwide. Okay, so I stand in the power of my soul. I see and act as the Creator does. I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for the world and all beings. I seal and protect this space with my life shield, which I surround around my field, and I activate this shield now. I am protected from evil eyes, evil intent, and low vibrational beings and energy. And I also use the numbers 88888 for protection, which I place around my auric field. Okay, so the unclean hands and secret groups and Masonic rings, fake systems, slavery contracts, trafficking rings, made-up stories, hidden walls, dumbs are all exposed underground. Bondage rings, sexual secrets are coming out to the light. The world can now see all of this in the plane of daylight. And I ask for the light of God to shine down on the earth on all of this now. And we are removing this darkness that has taken place against the children of the earth. And the righteous anger of the people of the world are standing on God to protect the children of the world. All buried hidden secrets are coming out to the surface now. And there's whistleblowers coming out about the corruption and the abuse. They are now speaking out, no longer afraid to speak their truth about the children. And I now command for this event to take place on the earth now, worldwide. Okay, all barricades are pulled down for the truth to be exposed. Shackles are all unshackled now on all beings. The children of the earth have been set free. This ship of pirates is all going down. The people of the earth will not stand by and allow any of this to take place any longer. No more is this allowed to continue on our beautiful children. I remove all timelines and dimensions of roots, strings, cords, and plugs of this now, so it is stopped. I see in my mind's eye all of this matrix collapse. It falls to the ground. It is dissolved from the earth plane and our universe. And I see this matrix collapse in a heap in my mind's eye. The evil beings and psychopaths committing these abuses are all being rounded up by the military of the world, the super soldiers who work for the people and the good of all. These abusers have lost all authority, power, and control of this now. The fire is in the belly of the people of the world, and I'm lighting this fire now. The good people of the earth hold all the governing power now. The evil ones who have committed all these crimes in any way cannot do this anymore. It is now stopped. Worldwide. The children's souls and hearts have been set free. I am sending in a light of hope into all their hearts for them to hold love again. The super soldiers have stood up bravely against the evil that has taken place. The narrative that was in place for this evil abuse to happen has now collapsed worldwide. I have pulled all of this out now, so it is demolished in every timeline and dimension. The treacherous acts committed against the children are no more. I see these children all free, living in love and peace with their family and friends now. And I cut all cords, arrows, strings, cages, boxes, roots, contracts, attachments, bonds, vows, traps, vows of silence, agreements, entrapments, souls sold, ownerships, power games, control, snake energies, devil worshippers, and evil demons. They no longer have control over any child anywhere on the earth or in our universe. This spell has now been broken and cut, this date and time, which is today. And I'm using the sword of God to cut all of these cords and energies up now. All abuse that happened is now all stopping. I also remove all ancestral lineage that was attached in all timelines. All these energies are quarantined. They are put in the quarantine cube and it is sent to the light for transformation. And I command this event to take place now, this time and date, which is today, into infinity. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. And I'm now sending in a healing, loving blue light from the Creator with light codes to cover like a blanket over all these children of the world who have been harmed. So these children are healed and protected. Their hearts and bodies are healed back to the Creator's norm of perfection. And they are also helped by kind carers, healers, family, friends, counselors, angels, heavenly beings, archangels, and I'm sending in the 5 frequencies of love. These children are protected by the beings of the earth and our universe, and I'm putting a protective arm around all of them in love, peace, harmony, and bliss now. And all survivors of this abuse choose to take the easy path of knowledge and healing and the path of the Creator. And all lessons have now been learnt, and all karmic lessons are released now into the universe to the Creator. I now ask that all good men and women of the earth all stand up for the children of the world. We are all standing around them to protect and love them with our hearts open. And I'm now anchoring in to all children's heart chakras, love, trust, peace, and healing energies, so they feel safe and protected. They are comforted again. And I'm infusing positive, happy, thoughtful patterns into their fields, cells, organs, and bodies, so their vibration is raised again back into love and peace. And I'm now asking the Temple of Wisdom, which is a school on the spiritual realm, to give assistance to these children so they may be healed and helped to regain all knowledge from the halls of learning. And they do well again. I see the Ascended Masters with all their healing colours of blue, gold, white, violet, silver and platinum. Now all children on earth are now holding these colours and vibrations into their fields. They are joined with these special beings who love and protect them now. I am seeing a circle of light that covers the planet of Earth now, so all beings on Earth can now see their true path to go, and they move forward, helping others to go forward to the next level and ascend, and they all do better now. Now I'm going to use the luminous square. I am using the luminous square that can change any situation and will protect you against all negative influences. I now imagine a luminous square in my mind's eye, and I will input all the correct information from the Creator, God's source, into this luminous square. And I will be putting the square over all children who have been harmed or are in harm's way on the earth plane. Now I see all this negative information is now conducted to the middle of the square at high speed. I see in my mind's eye all of this transform to the Creator's norm of perfection with the perfect blueprint that we were created with. And I now ask the luminous square to activate this time and date, which is today, into infinity. Luminous square, activate and switch on now. And I snap my fingers and I see this all happening in front of me with God as my witness. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. And I now ask for the golden dome of protection to cover and protect all children on earth, this time and date, into infinity. The children are now protected in all time and space, dimension and realities, from all abuses on the earth plane. And I fix these results now. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. And I now send in Archangel Repel, the angel of East green colour and vibration, who sends in conservation, healing, scientific developments, and concentration. I now ask that psychic surgery to take place with all these children for the healing that is required for them to take place now, this time and date, into infinity. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And I now cut all cords that I've shared with this healing group now. I use my hand to cut these cords now. I also cut all ancestral lineage that has been attached to this timeline. And I see everyone having all roots ground deeply into Mother Earth, anchored into Mother Earth from our feet chakras, which open now. And I bring this earth energy up through all roots, and I fill all entire bodies now to 1 meter above all heads. We are now perfectly balanced in spirit, heaven, matter, and earth, and all that is within and around me is now transformed to the light. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And the number to chant is 88888. That's 4 8s. For protection. And the positive affirmation is that I see all children being loved and cared for on the earth plane now. Thank you.